Welcome back to my channel. Tell me how is your day. If you want this good content, then please don't delay. South sounds, move on. Several times a block. Like this type of content, then comment down below. Hit that like, leave a comment, and subscribe too. Hit that note, hit that bell, join the GK crew. Whoop. Haha. Period. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, Tiger King is crazy, okay? It is crazy. Y'all, let me just go ahead and say that Tiger King is so freaking crazy. You have the Tiger King, which is Joe Exotic, and then you have his arch nemesis, which is Carol Baskin. And y'all, let me just say, y'all, the whole documentary is just so crazy from them having, from Joe and this other guy basically having this cult where the other guy the other guy, his workers are actually basically his girlfriends, and then you have Joe who basically seduced his one of his husbands into marrying him even though he was straight. And Joe was like, he couldn't help it that he was attracted to straight guys. And like, I just feel like the video with the documentary was just so crazy because this documentary was just about Joe trying to take Carol down, and he wanted to conquer and keep his title as the Tiger King. And what made me want to do a video is because I honestly feel like Joe is not being heard. I feel like his voice is being overlooked and no one really cares what he has to say. But I feel like he could be a reliable source to figuring out what actually happened to Carol's husband, because I really feel like Carol actually killed her husband, because in a documentary Joe was saying how he felt like people were out to get him because there was a clip in there where there was a clip in the documentary where the tigers was going after his leg and nobody was trying to help him. And then Carol's reaction to that was, well, if somebody was basically out to get him, then they would have put his shoes in sardine oil or
like sardine oil all over you. Something
that right there just got to me. I'm just like, oh yeah, she definitely killed her husband. And that just validated everything, because at the end of the day, everybody already feels like as if she done it, because how your husband just magically vanished out of nowhere. Like, one minute you saying, oh, you know what he said, and then another minute you're saying, oh, he just up and left. Then you have this death certificate saying, oh, he's dead. Like, either you know what happened to him or you don't. And in this case, I feel like she knows what happened to it because I felt like she done it. It's that simple. Like, I know we don't know them personally or at all, but still, it's the fact that how she's portraying herself in this documentary, how she, every time someone asks her a question, she laughs and brush it off or makes a little like jokey comment out of it. Like, it's just crazy, y'all. It's crazy. And I'm gonna just say, like, I am sad. Like, I enjoyed the documentary. Like, I enjoyed the documentary. My light just went out. I enjoyed the documentary. Hold on. Okay. And let me just say, Joe is something else. Like, he freaking made videos on YouTube about how he wanted Carol dead, how he wanted her head in the jar, how he wanted her in the grave, how if he saw her, he would put a bullet in her head. It was crazy. And I felt like that, in a sense, it could have been true that he did want Carol dead. But I feel like he wouldn't do that, or he really wouldn't get somebody to kill her or set her up. But that's how it was portrayed in the documentary. Now, don't get me wrong. Joe, he is very strict to the point. He does have this attitude as if he don't care. He's gonna say what he has to say. You're gonna listen. You're gonna hear it, and he's gonna get his point across. But I feel like Joe wouldn't really set somebody out to kill her, even though that's what it looked like in the documentary. It looked like he was trying to make a transaction to pay his assistant, well, his partner's assistant or whatever, to worker to kill Carol. And I believe they was going for like $10,000. He was going to pay him like $10,000 to kill Carol. And there were also pictures that the guy took of Carol on her bike trail, because they were like, I guess, plotting to kill Carol. But at the end of the day, I don't think anybody would have gone through with the plan. Like, I honestly don't believe that they would have killed Carol, even as much as Joe said he wanted her dead. I just feel like everything was a complete setup, which it was, because you had his friend working with the FBI, giving him all this type of information to take Joe down. You have this guy who takes over Joe's business, and Joe's thinking like, oh, they're gonna be partners, they're gonna work together. But no, like, the guy just basically kicked Joe to the curb. Then you have, you know, this, it's just so much. You have the guy trying to take over his business. You got the guy setting him up. You got this guy that's planning on killing Carol, or saying he's gonna kill Carol, but at the end of the day, he's a coward. He wasn't gonna do it anyway. But he's talking to FBI. Oh, he's saying, oh, he didn't go, but then again, he's like, oh, I did go. Or like, he's just contradicting his own words. Like, and it's crazy, because at the end of the day, I feel like Joe deserves jail time, but at the same time, every last one of them deserves to be in jail, because everybody had a part in this, and that's what I truly believe. Everybody had a part in this. Everybody knew how Joe felt. Everybody wanted Carol dead. Everybody, it's just so much. But yeah, Joe is the only one going down for it, and I just feel like that is just mind blowing. How Joe is the only one who went down, and nobody else is trying to take accountability for their actions. Like, that's not right. And like I said, and then Carol, she's not innocent. Like, I don't know why she think that her little googly eyes, or whatever you want to call it, is going to save her. Because no, baby, the case is open back up. You're going down. And I'm pretty sure if they dig hard enough, they will find some type of evidence. I felt like they let that man down. I felt like there was no justice being served. And then you should know that Carol is crazy if her ex-husband own family is scared of Carol. It's in the documentary. Like, they're scared of her. They think she's crazy, and they think that if they say so much, or even like go to her and confront them. No, them go to her and confront her. They feel like Carol will be after them, like Carol will try to harm them, and they already feel as though Carol is the one who murdered their loved one. And I felt like if I was in that situation, I would be scared too. It's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Carol is crazy, and we all see it. We all know. We see through them googly eyes. Okay. It's just, I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say. It's just crazy, y'all. Ooh, I'm sorry, my camera keeps shaking. But I don't even know if I covered everything, y'all, because I recorded a video, and then the freaking video deleted, and so now this is a retake of the video. So I'm probably not hitting all the points I made in my other one. But then, y'all, what's crazy is Joe really thought he was going to be president. Like, he was really hurt. He was really hurt. He had campaign signs. He had, like, those pins you put on your shirt, I believe. He had opinions. He was he was going there and trying to advertise his zoo to try to see if he can get more votes or whatever, but that didn't help. That didn't work. That just made it worse. And then on top of that, in the documentary, his business partner was so freaking pissed off that Joe used the zoo money for campaign funds. Like, y'all, if y'all haven't seen that documentary, y'all need to go watch it because it's crazy. And I do apologize if I'm all over the place because that's just how the documentary gonna have you. It's just gonna be like, what the heck? And the fact that Joe, all his workers, you know, they come from a deep dark place. They all have a past, and it was like Joe takes them under their wings. Like, who else would actually work at a place like that with a whole bunch of like tigers and stuff? Like, only a crazy person would do something like that. Like, you have the girl who the tiger bit her arm off, and yet she was still working there. Like, it's just so much. It's just so much. Like that job is dangerous. And it's like people saying that Joe was actually a coward. Like, he was actually scared of the tigers, and everything he did was just a front. I don't know. Do y'all believe that? Like, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know y'all views on this whole documentary. Do y'all think that Carol killed her husband, or what? Or y'all think he actually left and went with his side piece? Like, just let me know in the comments down below, because I really want to know what y'all opinions are on this. I just feel like, girl, I feel like Joe was set up. I feel like Carol killed her husband. I feel like everybody need to go to jail. Everybody should go down except for and instead of just Joe. He should stay where he is, but I feel like everybody should go down with him. And the fact that the police and everybody, they couldn't pull him down because of his threats to Carol, because they couldn't really get hardcore evidence on it, so they started digging up other stuff. And I feel like that wasn't fair. I feel like they shouldn't have went through his files to find other stuff to try to see if they could find something else to put him down, like put him in jail, just because they couldn't have, just because they didn't have enough evidence to put him in jail for trying to attempt to kill Carol. That's just my opinion on that. But y'all guys, that's pretty much everything I have to say about Tiger King. Y'all need to go watch it. If y'all want to see more videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down what reaction videos y'all like the most. What types of review videos y'all like the most. What videos y'all watch in general on YouTube, because I am interested and open to new suggestions, because I am trying to expand my channel. Yeah guys, so let me know, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.